tell me about Betable and how this is going to change the gaming world.
Well, Betable will change the gaming world by providing a platform that will allow any developer to legally offer real money gambling and betting within their games and apps. So we effectively completely eliminate the need for gambling licenses.
And so, I mean, it seems like for developers that are worried about monetization, how will this change the game for them, literally?
Well, it's a massive game changer in the sense that we're taking, obviously, space, a social gaming space that monetizes fairly poorly. You're looking at about $1 per player per month in terms of revenue across the board and a $2 customer lifetime value. And we're giving them access to a monetization stream that monetizes literally hundreds of times better per player per month. So this is not an incremental change to the social gaming space. This is really a total tectonic shift. It'll completely rewrite the rules of social gaming.
And why is this happening now? It seems like there's a lot of shifts between gambling going social and social trying to get into more real money. I mean, what's changing?
I think a lot of what's changing both in the gambling space as well as in the social gaming space is that the gambling guys haven't really had to compete for a very long time, and that's kind of reflected in their products and brands. And I think they're seeing the potential of a Zynga, for example, getting into the real money space, and I think there's a lot of fear about having to compete with a company like that. And I think on the other side, the social gaming guys recognize that simply having tons of users with the economics in the space being what they are does not necessarily make for a great business long term, and so they're looking for new ways to monetize their enormous user bases.
I mean, I think some people are going to be worried that this will sort of lower the barrier to entry for people that have maybe gambling problems, or you might introduce this to a lot of people that didn't know they had a problem, but then all of a sudden they're playing and they're spending way too much money than they expected to. I mean, what do you talk about? I mean, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with fraud, underage kids getting involved? I mean, can you explain that?
Sure. So responsible gaming is something that's very, very important to us. Whether it be kind of preventing underage players from getting on the site or protecting at-risk players. So we've actually, as I said, we take that very seriously, and we've really kind of built the state-of-the-art systems for detecting geolocation, geography, age, and behavior, so that we can be very proactive in preventing those people from accessing our site.
So is this any game basically can become sort of a real money game then, and what's the limits here?
There really aren't any limits. As long as your game, if you have a mechanic within your game that could have real money and has an element of chance, then you can apply this.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.